Hello everyone, happy Friday to you. This is Katie Laberco coming to you guys live, and it's been a couple of weeks since I've come live, and that's the topic that I want to talk to you guys about today. This is me, if you've never hopped on and joined or watched my live, this is me simply sharing things out loud. I committed to going live and sharing my journey through personal development every week with you guys back in October. And it's simply just a way for me to hold myself accountable to share with you guys in hopes that it inspires or leaves an impact on at least one person. So this is my topic for today. It's actually about the reason why I haven't been live for it's been super intermittent, but definitely not consistent every week. So it's about this idea of perfectionist paralysis. So I will explain and get into it with a little bit of a story on what that is for those who are not familiar. But this message is going to be for if you yourself have ever been in a situation where you have struggled to get things done that you want to get done. You've got a lot of things going on. Maybe you've got your toes dipped in a lot of different puddles, and you struggle to actually get anything done ever because you have a perfectionist gene and you're waiting for the right time and the right moment to execute on those things because you don't want to start something until you know it's going to be done perfectly. What then winds up happening is that you never end up taking action because we pile on more and more things that we want to do, and we get overwhelmed by it. So then we get more stressed out because we haven't done them yet. And we're now, we'll do it tomorrow. We keep saying all these things. So if that's you, this message is definitely going to be for you today. That's me for sure. And I've done a lot of research on it. And I've kind of come up with a couple of reasons as to why we do these things, why perfectionists struggle in the area, and actually have you walk away from this short video with some action items for you to be able to actually take action going into your day and the rest of your week, or your weekend. So perfectionist paralysis, I kind of explained it a little bit. I'm super guilty of it, and it really comes and stems from, there was things probably in my childhood for sure, and yours as well if you are a perfectionist, that ingrained this perfectionist mentality. And the reality is, the brain is conditioned that way, and we can't change that. But what we can change is when we are triggered for the need to be perfection, to strive for perfection, we can actually train how we respond to it. So for me, I grew up in a super high-pressure, successful household. My brother's intelligently smart. I had to try so hard. I was that kid that had to try study for 12 hours for a 30-minute spelling test, and I would maybe get a 90% and be jumping for joy. I still do today. I have to work so hard for things. School and things like that, they just don't come naturally to me. So I know my talents, I know what I strive in and excel in, and I know things that I don't. So that is what it is, right? Growing up in sports, maybe you were in competitive sports, there's societal pressures, and there's a need to feel that we have to do things perfect all the time. And so, for me, the example that I want to give is why I haven't decided to come live is because I've told myself this story on, I have no good content to share. I'm not inspiring. I don't have anything good or that's worth saying to people. So I just haven't been going on live, and I keep saying I'm putting it off. I'll do it the next day. And we know how that story goes, right? So typically I dug into this, and wanting to be perfect really comes from two areas in our life. And it stems from, one is, it's a fear of disappointing. So we have a fear that we are going to disappoint other people. And that is why it holds us back from so many life decisions, whether it's personal, family, life, business. We want to do things, and we are 99% of the time, the reason why we hold back is because we don't want to disappoint other people. And that's human nature. I mean, we're always going to care about other people. But it becomes problematic when we let life decisions be made based on the opinions of others. Because you have a goal, you have a dream, and nobody is going to care about your goal or your dream more than you. And, I've just learned that I have to make decisions in my life based on what's going to be best for myself, my family, my goals, my dreams. And it's going to disappoint some people. There's going to be people here that watch this live that are going to sign off because the message is completely irrelevant to them. And I have to get over that. That's okay. There's going to be people that are going to be haters. There's going to be naysayers. And will I ever get over not caring? No. Will you? Probably not. But, we have to acknowledge it, recognize that it's there, and make sure that we don't allow it to hold us back from doing and living the life that we want to live. Okay, so fear of disappointing, that's the first pillar of what's behind perfectionism. And then the other one is we want to insulate ourselves of criticism. So related to the first one, but really what that means is we don't like to be criticized. And so we don't want to start and do something until it's perfect because there's that hope that we won't have any critical feedback. We're going to do it perfectly and nobody's going to be able to come back and have anything negative to say. So see how they're related, right? They're both related to other people, but it's so true. I mean, we don't like to have anyone attack us. And so it's like, oh, well, maybe if I just wait and do it perfectly, nobody's going to come back and say anything. Or maybe if I wait in that meeting to make sure I have all my ducks in a row, nobody's going to, rebuttal my statement, or I'm not going to get challenged. We just don't like conflict. And so it's, those are the two reasons. So I'm sure if you are a perfectionist, you can totally relate. And it sucks, to get so overwhelmed and just want to take the action. But those are kind of the two things that I've learned, and I can definitely relate to those two and the specific example I'm giving on coming live. So what do we do about it, right? What do we do about it? Well, like I said, we can't get over not caring about what other people think, and I don't have any tools and solutions to implore you on how to not care. But what we can do is we can train ourselves when the triggers happen to be able to take action anyways, and getting super clear and laser focused on the things that you want to do and not overwhelming yourself with it. If you have your feet tapped in 6 different buckets, I've got 2 jobs, I'm in school to be a health coach, I want to be with John in Fulton, and I want to be involved with my relationships back home, and I want to make sure I'm establishing new ones here, and I'm just trying to do too much right now. And so for me, I gotta let go of some things, and I gotta learn how to say no. And maybe you do too. Maybe you're too much in the pool of too many people. And when I come down and I think about why haven't I done Facebook Lives? Why haven't I done the things that I know are growing me and propelling me? And this is my way to reach people who need to hear this message without having to have 30, 40-minute phone conversations with all these people. The reason why I haven't is because I'm scared of doing it. I'm scared of being, I'm scared of being mocked. I'm scared of the rejection. And whatever, you can take this situation and you can apply it to whatever is applicable to you in your life today. But I have to just face it head on. And I had to say no to some other things because certain things that I've been trying to get involved in and just saying yes to too many things is derailing me from my focus of where I want to be. And that we can only do so much in one day. So I had to get super clear and super focused on the things that I want to do, and then just taking action and taking them on head first, and being okay with it not being perfect, because starting is better than never, right? The reset button we get in life, forgiveness, they're the biggest blessings that we have. But we can't have a restart button if we don't ever press start, right? There is no restarting, there is no forgiveness to be had. And so my point is that in order to actually be able to learn from our mistakes, to be able to learn from things like going on live and looking like an idiot, to be able to learn from saying yes to a decision that you don't know what the outcome is because you're not God. Like, we don't have the vision for our future. It's given to somebody else. But the only way to actually see the other side of it is we have to do it. And then we can reflect and we can learn and we can grow and we can cry and we can share our experiences. And then other people can learn from it. And that's the best thing in the world. So getting super clear on your focus, right? So if this message reached out to you today, I'd love to know in the comments if you are a perfectionist like myself, you struggle, you get frustrated with not being able to get things done. I encourage and I implore you to take a look at everything that you've said yes to, everything that you want to do, and make sure that your goal and your vision of what's your next chapter, what is that path, and then what are you currently, everything that you're spending your time with doing today, are they aligning? Is what you're spending your time with getting you to where you want to be? And if not, saying no is going to disappoint some people, but it's going to feel super good, and you can take that with confidence, and you can handle it with care. You can be upfront, you can be assertive, you can be, very respectful and appreciative of the person, and they're going to appreciate you just letting go and decluttering that. So I want to know if this message helped. Who are my perfectionists out there? What are you struggling with? Let me know, and take the time, 5-10 minutes today, write down what all you've committed yourself to saying and doing this weekend even. What do you actually want to do, and what do you need to say no to? And then actually say no and focus on the things that you want to do. All right, have a wonderful weekend, you guys, and I will be back here next week. I'm not missing another week. You have my word. I am going to be back next Thursday. You have my word. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.